All right, we're going to talk here about active versus passive management styles. Two distinctly different things that you may have heard about or wondering if they're appropriate for you. First, I want to talk about passive. Think of that word in nature, passive, meaning it's basically no change. So if you have a passive management style, typically your portfolio would be designed to mimic an index or have a set type of investment tools in place that are not changing or maybe just rebalancing quarterly or something like that. So typically you'll see less transactions and you're going to track whatever portfolio year was designed to do or benchmarked to. So minimal changes and usually set it, forget it, if you will, kind of sort of thing. Active management is going to be a little bit different. In the term, it's active. Usually you have a manager or a team of professionals that are set to manage your portfolio. Now it may have different objectives in place. One objective could be to, let's say, beat the market. So they're trying to make investment decisions based on financial indicators and markets to try to attempt to beat some market index or S&P 500. There's other objectives that could be out there as well. Maybe it's to have capital preservation or produce income or whatever that objective is. It's being actively managed to try to meet that objective in the nature it has. So let's say you have an actively managed portfolio that's trying to produce income. Well, maybe some time ago it was holding quite a bit of bonds because maybe they had good interest rate and it was producing a decent interest with that. And so you would have held that. Well, as time has gone and maybe interest rates have dropped, maybe they need to be making adjustments. So they would be selling those and moving on. Remember, active managers are deciding when to buy, sell, and hold the asset to meet that specific goal. So what may be appropriate for you depends on a lot on what you're trying to accomplish. You hear us talk a lot about on the show, what is the purpose of your money? What are the goals of what you're trying to do? Some folks, maybe they're younger or maybe that they're willing to take on more risk or they have a big time horizon on their hands. Maybe passive is appropriate for them. Maybe you're somebody that's less risk adverse or you have specific goals or timelines with your money. Maybe active is. Maybe it's a combination. It really depends on your individual circumstances of your situation. So folks, if you're sitting out there and wondering what you have or maybe what you should have, give us a call. We'd love to sit down with you, give you a free, no obligations look at what you have, and so we can walk through all the different options for you available to make sure you can plan to retire well.